Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man of sXeblues, and this is going to be a brief little review for the DC Comics New 52, issue number 1 of Batman and Robin. This is another issue where I didn't actually intend on grabbing it, much like Superboy and Catwoman and Nightwing. I was waiting for other books, they weren't coming in, and I flipped through it, and it seemed interesting to me, so didn't disappoint. This is essentially telling the story of Bruce Wayne, who hasn't been Batman for a while, and he's put the cowl back on recently, and but he's reached a turning point in his career. He's realized that most of his time as Batman has been more about living in the shadow of his parents' death, and he wants to put a stop to this. He wants to actually change it into a celebration of their lives, rather. And so he decides to go out with Damian, his son, and the current Robin, out on the town. They're going to go visit the place where his parents died, which is soon to be remodeled, demolished, and built up anew again. And this is, he wants to share this turning point with his son. Lo and behold, the typical Gothamite thugs are up to their typical Gothamite thug dastardly deeds, and Batman and Robin are called in to save the day. And but here's where it gets really interesting. The dynamic between Damian and Bruce is not akin to the dynamic between him and Dick or him and Tim. Damian, as he says himself in this issue, is not like the former Robins at all. And there's a real point of contention between them because they're not seeing eye to eye. And, there's something to be said for the fact that Damian is his own person. For lack of a better term, you'll pardon my French, but he is essentially a sneaky little shit who doesn't follow orders. And Bruce is not happy about that. This is his son. He wants it to be a team with his son. And how can that work? How can a father and son be a superhero duo team? And this kind of explores that. That's what really put it over the top as far as pulling me in interest-wise, to see them sort of trying to work that out. But, and then there's this whole bookend about other people around the world who are kind of taking on the Bat moniker, some of which don't have the same ideals as Bruce, and that could be intriguing too. I think that's where they're going in the next issue with the story. But sticking with showing a page, I love this two-page spread where essentially Robin, Damian, getting carried away, has completely befuddled any drop they could have gotten on the thugs of the issue. And, of course, Batman is not thrilled. So, I'm pretty much going to give this 4 out of 5 because it is really enjoyable, and that psychological dynamic is what pulled me in, and if they continue that theme, you sold me on the next issue. So, that's pretty much all I have to say about it, and I will catch you next time. Peace.